Yo, guys, good morning, good morning. A quick drop there on the ES with uh with Goldman Sachs dropping as well. Huge gap down on Goldman Sachs. Definitely got to watch that one for weak volume bounce backs into resistance. Running a tad late here today, just a little behind. Yo, Nathan, good morning, good morning. All right, so on the ES, guys, real quick, that's pretty much what I'm just going to go over this morning here. The watch list has been sent out, it's in your inbox. On the ES watching right now, this exact level we're testing, these 4190s, 4185 zone for potential support. We can get if we can catch some support there. I'll be looking for longs for bounces. We'll see if we can get them. We'll see if we get those. Wow, nice bounce on Goldman Sachs. Spy trying to turn around here. So we'll see if that zone right here on this hourly chart can hold support. It was previously resistance here, previously resistance here. We broke up and over it, rallied. Now we pulled straight into it now. If it doesn't hold support now, then I think you'd have an inevitable drop into like 80 or even really 77, 75 area. I'm not sure I understand the question, Nathan. Does the intraday traders only trade off of the chart? Yeah, you're talking strategy wise. There's day traders who trade off the chart, who day trade just off of the tape, who day trade off of just news. So there's different. I am a pattern and setup trader and a trend trader, so I trade off of the chart. I do always take news into account. That's why we go over macro analysis on things such as earnings, what the Fed is doing, and we'll keep an eye on the economic calendar because the macro news does affect the charts. No matter what anyone says, it's just the way it works. It does affect the chart. Guys, give me a second. I'm getting a phone call here. Sorry, guys. Um, Nathan, I hope I answered your question. Um, that was Jonah on the phone because he's in town and we were supposed to get together, but not happening today. We were gonna hang out today, but it's not gonna happen today. It'll happen later this week, and hopefully, he'll come at a time where maybe I'm still in the stream or something. You guys, those of you who have never met him, can meet Jonah. Jonah is my business partner and co-founder of the daytraderchatroom.com. Um, Let me get over here to the trading screen. I am in a long here, guys. Roughly about 60% size. Because like I said, I have those those bundle accounts I bought to try to get, what is it called, to try to get the 150k account funded. But the plan with it wasn't necessarily to trade it meticulously. The plan with it was to trade it and see how quickly we can get it funded. So I'm gonna. The thing is, they don't renew, right? I had 10 of those damn accounts, and I still have 9 of them. So I'm just gonna be aggressive as crap on them, okay? If we get pullbacks again into those 80s down there, those mid 80s, and we start to hold support down there, I'll add to my position, which is the plan I've gone into on this trade, and I'll hold my stop underneath 87, which is the support zone that I eyed on the 60-minute chart. Perfect, Nathan. Yeah, Fungus TV. I'm definitely more bullish today. That's for sure. Let's see if we can get a little trap here, and these bulls. I'm sorry, these bears might have jumped in a little too early, thinking the gap up was going to get insta faded. So yeah, that was the plan on this, and it was simply because of a little challenge I wanted to do, just for fun. All right, let's go take a quick look while this thing works itself out to see if it's going to double bottom or just become a fader. It could very well become a fader. Let's go take a look at Goldman Sachs real quick here, see what that's doing. So gargantuan gap down on Goldman Sachs and an earnings miss. Excuse me. Nice bounce back, man, from freaking 2620s all the way up here to 31, basically 31. That's just a massive gap up. I'm sorry, bounce back. Yo, Jay, good morning. Yes. Yes, that's what's up, man. Damn, that pumps me up. Hell yeah. I gotta take a screenshot of that and send it to Jonah. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear it, man. Guys, those of you who don't know, here's the futures course. It's going to have a handbook, basically. It's basically a handbook, all right, of how I got funded, and a little handbook at the end, like a little I call it a little handbook at the end that's going to show you exactly the strategies and the plans I use to pass my evaluation accounts. And then the rest of it is just one full-fledged futures course, outline everything you need. It's a total of 8 chapters, followed by the bonus material. Links in chat there. You can use futures pre-sale for a big discount. while it's out there. And I'm pretty damn sure Jonal has not changed that, and he won't change it today because we were on the phone just now. That's why I was muted for so long. We were supposed to meet up today, hang out. Haven't seen each other in probably a year or something like that, since he's been traveling so much with the family all over the nation. Um, well, he's dealing with some stuff right now with the family, so he can't he hasn't been he's not gonna hang out today, and he can't do much of work stuff, at least not this morning. So chances are that discount code is still available, is all I'm trying to say. So make sure you take advantage of that. All right, so GS with trying to survive here. The spy, try, man. The spy can get through the highs. That'd be sick. That would be nice. The Qs also new highs there. Good increase in volume on those. PTPI selling off. GMDA selling off. DRMA selling off. Oh, wait a second, guys. We might be getting our first take profit there. Let's see if that's going to hit. First take profit sitting at 94. We're at 50. Woof, a lot of contracts. 100 and something. 130 contracts coming up there at 50. Can we break it? 180. Everything they're throwing up a lot at 50, guys. A lot. It's breaking through, though. They're throwing a lot at 75 now. Oh, there it is. First fill. Let's go. Can we get the next fill sitting at 95? $75's testing. Come on. I'm going to drop it down here a little bit. Try to meet it at 75. Actually at 50. Oh, no, don't do me like that. Getting crazy volatile there, guys. We'll hold the stop on the remainder at break even on it, and then watch for possible re-entries. Hold on, guys. I'm getting another call. All right, guys. It's looking like we're going to get stopped out of here at the remainder at that break-even mark. So one small little trade in. Wow. That thing's dumping harder. Pure gambling, Tom? Think you're just lacking a little bit of trading education, and that's all right. Here's a free course for you. There you go in chat. Link in chat to the free course for you, Tom. So a little bit more of a retest there of those 4180s, 4190 zone. We'll see what happens there. SPY's back underneath VWAP. At this point, I'd really just prefer to come on back down here to 415 and maybe give us a little bit of a double bottom. Sorry, guys. Had another phone call. A little bit of a morning. Not too happy right now. Lagoon info? What does that mean? Yo, matey mate, it's possible we could see that move down here, but it's possible we could see the move down here towards the close, towards yesterday's close price, and you could see some bounces that could be scalped down there. But 415 is a crucial level on the SPY right off the daily chart. So we'll turn this into a daily chart real quick, and you'll see this previous resistance zone up here in that 415 zone, and we're up and over it. And you can see here on this day, on the 14th, how it was resistance, we got rejected, and now we're gapping up over it. So you really want to see that area hold support. If it doesn't hold support, then yeah, you could come all the way back down here towards yesterday's close. But then I don't know what to tell you. You know, it's better off to look for the short in that case, in my opinion. Because if you get back down there, the long gets choppy. Sorry, guys, I'm a little distracted this morning. Last phone call really bothered me. So, lot of phone calls this morning, more than ever. Looking weak down here, looking like it wants to get back down there under 41.85 to be honest, but the double bottom could still be in effect. Not believing it right now though. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. I feel like that first retest and bounce should have held. Not that now we cracked. Yeah, see, there we go. There we go. Completely violating that potential support zone now. You completely violated the support zone on the ES. And now the SPY is looking like it's going to fade. I think now you'd have the possibility that you could get all the way down here to 414 zone, yesterday's close. GS coming on back down after that quick little dead cat bounce. The Q's nasty. That's a nasty 3-minute candle there, just like the one, well, not even on the SPY, it's not as nasty. It's ugly, but on the Q's, I think it's just like it gave up on life right there. Look at this thing. Guys, just a one small trade for me right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to take another one. My headspace isn't the greatest right now. I can't rant about it on here, so it's all up in here stuck. The only thing that I would watch for potential, like if you're short, if I were short, my target right now would be 82, then 80. Then really after that, you got 70, the mid 70s. So 82 area was reached. So that first target was already reached. Because we got as low as 82.25. So that first target was reached. We'll see if the second target being 80 gets reached. Third target being 76 to 75. Yeah, Fungus. That's that zone, that 414 zone. Yeah, matey. Wouldn't even doubt it. It's crazy like that sometimes. Nice. Good job. 8 points. Boom. Good work. So just the small scalp long for me. Off of that 60-minute support zone we had identified, it worked for very little. It worked for like 12 minutes, 16 minutes, and then it went to crap. The move to the downside was better. But so far, really, we haven't had any clean setup. At least not on the 3-minute chart, right? This had the makings of a nice little squeeze. You started to put in place. You can see it here, higher lows, and then we based, and then we popped. That's where my first take profits got hit, and then we just spit up all over itself. And like I said, guys, I'm seriously thinking I'm not going to take another trade this morning. Just I had too many interruptions this morning, and the last phone call didn't put me in a good mood. So you have to be able to recognize what's going on up here when you're trading, and if you're not in the right headspace for whatever the reason is, outside noises, whatever it is, you have to be able to know to shut it off. Yeah, that's a high volume sell off. So I would say that watching for a gap fill to the downside is very likely. Now the question is, will we get, for my style, will I get a weak volume bounce into resistance that I can get short at? It's possible that it'll come up. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Will I take the trade? I don't know. Because like I said, this morning headspace isn't right for it. I had a not fun phone call. A little concerned with my kid. She was talking about her stomach was hurting. And I don't know. I'm one of those guys that you can send me in if you want. I clear a room. Like zombie apocalypse, no problem, man. I'll clear a house. But the kid gets a little sick and I start getting weak. It's my kryptonite. Like we need to go out there and hunt a bear. Let's go. No problem, man. We go to the forest. We go hunt a bear. I don't care. That rhymes. The kid says stomach ache. That's it. Jesse's worthless. So I got a lot of outside stuff in the head today. So and it's definitely something that's bothering me. Like everything combined. It's not just one single thing. It was everything combined today in the morning. It's all been this morning. It's all been in the matter of hour and a half. So it's all up in my head now. When you're like that, and when you have outside things that are bothering you, it makes it very difficult to trade. You can make mistakes. You might not read something correctly. This is amazing volume on the sell-off, but still no shortable bounce back on this 3-minute chart. $41.70 zone is going to be the next potential level of support. You've hit all the targets we talked about on the short. You've hit all the targets we've talked about. So all those that short would have worked out if you would have just gotten short upon the breakdown of the day's low. Because there still hasn't been a single bounce back that could be shorted. There just hasn't been one. We've just straight up sold off. So the SPY hit yesterday's close, violated it, and now it's trying to bounce back some. All right, let's go take a look at some of these smallies real quick. DRMA, nothing, drama. That's what that ticker looks like, drama. YS, nothing. YS, if YS can hold $2, it's got potential. Let me show you here. Previous high right here at 204. If it can hold that zone of support, right now it's underneath it. If it can hold that zone of support, it has potential, but it's going to have to get itself back up over VWAP. AMD, we said a push to 92. We hit 92.17 before it sold off. So, I mean, that one worked, but it worked for like 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Just been a straight up sell off ever since. Golly, Tesla got slapped up. Tesla getting slapped up there. trying to get itself a bounce here. Remember, we said 41.76 to 41.75 being the final target for that short on the ES. We reached it. We reached it. Now it's trying to bounce off that zone. I would have been more inclined to get long at 41.70 area. Didn't quite make it down there, and this immense amount of weakness on this huge volume isn't making me feel reversal happy, so it doesn't look like I'll go after that. Rather watch for weak volume bounce backs that can get shorted and see if we're going to crack 41.75, get down towards 41.70, because underneath that, you really got room to 41.65. Oh yeah, and remember we also have today after the bell Netflix earnings too. The volume on this bounce back attempt is so weak. It's just stuck there at 41.80. It's like, boop. That might have been the area to get short at 41.80, in front of 41.80. Sorry. Yeah, that would have been a good area to get short at. I mean, still possible. But like I said, I'm not feeling it this morning. Just mentally, I'm not there. I'm not in the zone. Some people will tell you on YouTube, they'll be like, "Oh no, you can't let outside noise bother you when you're trading." You're right, you can't let it. But we're not machines. Sometimes outside noise does bother and stays with you. So what you, in my opinion, anyways, what you should do when it's like that is don't trade. Don't trade because you can make mistakes. And then let me show you how it snowballs. You make a mistake because of the outside noise. You make a mistake. You end up wrong on the trade. And then you easily go into overtrade. And then you go into tilt. And everything I've just said, I've lived. Everything I just said, I've lived. Been exactly in these shoes right now. Taking a trade, misread volume, misread a pattern. just misread the technicals. I was wrong. Boom, lost money. And then I get stubborn. And then after I get stubborn, revenge trade comes into play. See, so now, years down the line, I know this. So I just won't trade. Exactly, matey. The king, I like that. I like that idea. So starting to bear flag down here a little bit. Freaking love bear flags. But we are bouncing off of a key little level there with the spies closed yesterday. This one could be the now it could start to set up for a reversal on that ES. Got 4 or 5 points of risk there. You got 4 to 5 points of risk to the downside with really nice 5 to 10 points upside on your first 2 take profits. I'm not going to take it, man. Hey, you know what I just thought about? You guys really get to see, like, that's a cool thing about these live streams. It's unedited. Because every single video I do, for the most part, when I make a video, I don't make videos much anymore, just streams. Make a video once in a blue moon. You just get to see the happy Jesse. And you typically, 90% of the time, get to see the happy Jesse on the live stream. With jokes and laughing and smiling, having fun, and then going through, all the good education stuff. At least I think it's good. But then today you get to see a different side. That's pretty cool. I mean, I was just thinking about it. You guys get to know me. You really do, because this is me. Like, this ain't an act. I know there's a lot of streams out there. And when I first started on YouTube, everybody told me, oh, you got to put on a character. I was like, man, screw that. Screw that noise. I'm just going to be me. You guys literally get to know me. I don't get to know you guys because you're not, we don't, outside of just reading your comments and typing and me typing back or answering back on here, I don't really get to know you guys. I've gotten to know some people, like the Beast, because I've known the Beast now for years. He's one of the original DTC students, and we've done one-on-one before. You see, this is my day today. So I've gotten to know guys like that. We've worked on, stuff one together. Like the other day when he was helping me with the computer. But yeah, I already had my coffee. It's gone. Like my desire to trade today. This freaking reversal pattern here looks amazing. But I don't want to take it, man. I tell you, I'm not going to take it because even if I'm right, it's going to put me in a really good mood. But if I'm wrong and I get stopped out, I'm going to freaking be furious. That's just it. I'm going to get mad, bro. I'm going to get freaking mad. I'm going to want to flip my table and cancel the stream. Oh, Jesse has rage issues. No, I have really good self-control. But the feeling's going to be there to want to do it. The feeling's going to be there to want to do it. Because when I'm pissed, there's nothing worse than than being wrong on a trade. That's how you screw up trading, guys. I'm telling you, bro. Everything that I'm telling you, everything I tell you on this stream is from personal experience. If you're not in the right mindset, don't trade. Don't trade. Because if you get stopped out, even if the stop out is clean, meaning proper trade plan, you were wrong. Me personally, in the current mood, it's just gonna throw a wrench in my day. That would be freaking fun, the beast. I wish in this area where I live they had a nice indoor range that was, like 10 minutes away, because I would so go. The only range we have, only two ranges here in this city. They're both outdoor ranges. And it's just too damn hot for that today. And they're far. Like they're far. Like one of them is because they're outdoor ranges, so they're like way out in the sticks. So I don't want to drive all the way out there. I might just play some Apex or something. That might be what I'm gonna do. I might play some. I'm gonna play with my kid and play some Apex, answer some emails, and that's about it. Yeah, the nearest indoor range I went with my dad a month or two ago is it's not far, but it's traffic. It's about 30 minutes away. We're putting in higher lows, putting in higher lows. If we retested the spies close again and it held, I think that would be the telltale sign. Another retest of that area and hold, that could be it. Oh, I gotta go pick up something at Walgreens. Take a little car ride with my kid. Hey, nice job. Two for two. Good job. Just a one for me for now. Upside possible to 41.93. Yeah, I just wouldn't hold my entire position to that. I would definitely peel off profits as we go. You know, like I would probably scalp half the position and then hold on to half for the extension move, right? And then that half that I have remaining, I would drop. I would drop that in front of 41.94. So anywhere between like say 41.91 and 49.93, I just peel that off, right? And then that last little piece I would hold on to see if we get a breakout. So let's say I had four contracts, right? I'd probably drop some. I'd probably drop one at 41.84 to 41.86. I would drop one there. I would drop my second one at 41.88 area. Okay. I would drop my third one between 41.91.50 and 41.94. Anywhere in there. I would drop my third one. And then I would hold on to one to see if we can get to 4,200, to see if we can get a breakout over 4,200. If we do, great. If we don't, then I just take it. I would also move my stop with it. I'd move my stop. So like after my second take profit, I would move my stop up. A little bit of a trade plan for you. If we retest the lows, I might get interested. See, look at me show you the 60-minute chart. See, we came all the way down here to 80. Now we're fighting that 80 after trying to bounce 75. 75 is a bounce zone. That's what we talked about. If we retest that level and hold, that's when it could get interesting. It's anyone's guess, honestly, even with proper volume profile. And I'm pretty confident we'll retest that area. Look at the SPY rejecting the 9 AMA. Matey mate, what's RTY? Is that a, what is that? Continuously higher lows here, guys, on the ES. I thought we were going to start to turn around there to get back down there and test. We put in a doji candle instead in front of that 9 AMA on the SPY. What time is it? Oh, for Russells. I forget that, man. I really do. I forget the Russell even would be a thing. Like I really do. I don't know why. The volume must be lighter, huh? I've never looked into it. The only really, I think I've traded the Qs, or not the Qs, the Nasdaq a couple times. I took a peek at natural gas once or twice, but I just, yes, that's all I trade. Oh, look at that nasty flush. Nasty flush through the lows on the SPY through yesterday's close. That was nasty. That was it. That was such a tough one to get long or short, to be honest. To get short was because of the continuous the continuous higher lows. And then long because why would you get long there? Congrats to anybody who caught that one short, man. That was really, really nice setup there. Pulled out a bunch of points for sure. I'm setting my own self back today. Just in time, really. Oh well. At least I'm hanging out with you guys. That's the short that keeps on giving, guys. Good lord, man. Amazing. Final target of 72s. Remember we said 72s is being reached here. So congrats to anybody who caught that. Yo, Jay putting the course to work already. Hell yes. That's freaking awesome. Love it. Love it. Man, that's awesome. I love it. I love it. That was a really nice bear flag. Good job. You guys can see that I'm not in the headspace. I didn't even call it a bear flag. Good job, man. I'm calming down again. I'm calming down again. Guys, if you're interested in, or if you trade equities as well, here's a free ebook from Trade Ideas. It's on how to trade earnings season. So links in chat there for you. Completely free. All you got to do is just, I'm pretty sure it's just like put your email and you're good. So now what would interest me to see if we're going to really sell off and be nasty is bounce backs on the SPY into yesterday's close. Let me show you why. So we came down here to yesterday's close. Really nice bounce back. Like that was a nice scalpable bounce back. Okay. Really mean wick into yesterday's close. But now we just completely demolished that. Like they just grabbed a tank and just blew right through yesterday's close. Now, if we get a low volume bounce back into yesterday's close, I'm going to draw it out for you. We get this 9 AMA here. That could be the continuation setup for one more leg to the downside. It might happen in more than 2 candles, but more or less that would be the idea that I'm talking about. Careful there at this 41320 zone. There's a little bit of a pivot, a previous pivot high there that could act as support. It did act as support yesterday. So we could get down there to test that. We could just go straight down there right now and test it, or preferably we could give a little weak bounce back that we can get short on to go test it. Well, it's gonna test it right now. It said, get out my way, fool. I'm gonna go test it now. Amazing drop, guys. Just straight on down. This thing doesn't give a crap. So we've had only one setup, which was this one. That was the one setup. Everything else was just momentum. Everything else was just momentum. Here's the bear flag that Jay was talking about earlier. It really was nice. Look at that. That's freaking gorgeous, man. What a gorgeous, gorgeous bear flag. And just Jay, just like I said in the course, right? Consolidation, low volume, and then watch for the breakdown. And watch what, Jay? For a nice increase in volume to give you what? Confidence that you're going to extend. Just like in the course, huh? That was beautiful, bear flag. Congratulations, man. Good job identifying it. So I'm gonna watch for bounce backs into 4176 area, 4176 area on the ES, and see if they're shortable. Forty-one 4176. Kids out there running around laughing. Hey, oh, nice job. Somebody took advantage of the 80% off. Oh, guys, I completely forgot. So, okay, I'm gonna give you real quick. You have this 80% off lifetime on the evaluation account. And right now, I think it ends on the 19th as well. You have this one. Oh, there it is. I knew. Nice job, Fungus TV. Nice. You signed up. There we go. You have this one here, 88% off a bundle account. A bundle account meaning, let me show you. Let me just show you real quick. So a bundle account meaning you come here and you go to Lilu bundle and you can pick any of these and you can apply that 88% off. And that's not a lifetime thing. You're going to get 5 accounts and they don't renew. They won't auto renew. So at the end of 30 days, they're just gone if you didn't use them. That's why I'm going to be extra aggressive on the remaining bundles here to just try to get it funded fast. That was the challenge as it was anyways. I just got picky because I'm a picky ass guy and I was trying to be meticulous. And the reality is my challenge was how fast can you get it funded, Jesse? It doesn't got to look pretty. How fast can you do it? So that's what I'm going to start trying to apply on these and see, because either way, I freaking got 30 days. Right now, I don't have 30 days. I probably got like 3 weeks left or something like that. So I just got to get them done. Otherwise, they're going to expire. I'm not going to get to use them. You know, if I trade them too properly, I'm not going to get to use them. And I'm going to just throw my money away. Because let me put something clear right here. This isn't free. I bought these bundles. And the first one I bought was expensive as crap. All right. But I figured it would be a cool challenge to do and something fun. And I turned it into more work than fun and trying to be very meticulous with it. So I'm just going to try to be extra aggressive with it and get it done fast and furious. But anyways, you click bundle and then you use that coupon. It's a different coupon code. The coupon code I just put in there, it's a one-time coupon code. And you get 88% off on the bundles. What's cool about the bundles is basically it's like a reset. So if you blow one up, boop, you got a second one there. You don't have to pay for a reset or anything stupid like that. I'm just sitting here watching to see if we're going to get a bounce back into 41.75, 41.75, 41.76. Fungus, just grab one. 88% off. Like, for example, you go here to the bundle. Let's say, since it's a bundle, you want to just be aggressive with it and be like, oh, screw it, right? You can come here and get the 150K one. That's $359. You're going to get it for 43 bucks, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy because it's 88% off. The $300,000 bundle is $539 minus the discount. It's going to be $64. That's insane. Hell, you can go ham here and buy 2 or 3 bundles. You can buy like the 25, the 50 and the 150, or the 50, the 150 and the 300, or the 25, 50 and the 250. And you got 15 accounts there. You can really test out some strategies on some of them. I don't know if you're in the course or not. You can go through the course and test out the strategies and try to build it out to where you feel comfortable taking different types of trades, etc. Here's the course. Let's try to get a little bounce back here, guys. Let's see what kind of volume we get on it. Let's see if the SPY gets up over yesterday's close. My idea here is that we get into yesterday's close and reject. Oh, wow, man. Wow. Fungus. Thank you for the long time sub, dude. That's amazing. Thank you. Golly, man. That makes me feel good. That makes me think that, information is good. Good enough to keep long-time subs like you. That's freaking awesome, man. Thank you. Thank you for being such a long-time sub. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, Fungus TV. And this goes for anybody else watching the stream. This is only good for today, though. Can't be having somebody seeing this tomorrow and then being like, "Oh, Jesse, yeah, I'll take you up on that." Nah, because then I'm gonna have like a huge calendar of bookings. Nah, hell no. So this is just good for today and today only. Anyone that buys the DTC Futures course today, March 18th, we will schedule one free 30-minute one-on-one session where either you can share your screen or I can share mine or we can do both. Probably do something like that. And just got to make sure you have a mic so you can talk. We'll converse in real time. We've done those in the Discord, so we have a special channel set up just for that. So anybody that buys a DTC Futures course today only, April 18th, you can still use the coupon code, and I'll do a free 30-minute one-on-one. I want to give that out, and you guys can thank Fungus for it because I want to give back to people who support the channel like that, right? That's a long time subscriber. Long time. You guys have no idea how long he's been a subscriber. The fact that he mentioned that video tells me how long he's been a subscriber. It's crazy because he was a subscriber before that. So I want to give back to that. So I'll give it to anybody in the live stream today as well that does that buys the DTC Futures course. There you go in chat. All right, guys, here comes the second bear flag formation. I don't know about this one in the sense of the bear flag itself because I'm looking for a little bit bigger bounce into like 75 or 76, and then we'll see how it acts. Because, I mean, we've sold off strong enough. You know what I mean? We've sold off strong enough. And remember, look where we're bouncing off of. Let me make sure you're seeing the SPY chart. Yeah, we're bouncing off of this previous pivot high. Oh, okay. Good stuff there, the beast. Good stuff, matey mate. This is why I like this is what I like about the chat, guys, because we can do that. We can do exactly what you're doing there. See, I didn't know that the Bullard came out and said anything. Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Guys, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Yo, Bill, that's awesome. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Congratulations on the green. Getting a little bit of that bounce back there. We got bounced into 75. I wasn't here. Kind of missed that possible entry there. But I'm still within the realm of being able to enter. You got about 5 points of risk or so. And then you have what, like 6 points on the first take profit if you can get there. What time is it, guys? All right, 10:50. I gotta get running, guys. I will see you all tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. All right. Stay disciplined. Be careful out there, and you know your levels here. I think we could probably bottom out if we get weaker around 155 to 150 in those areas. All right. I will see you all tomorrow.